Hello, everyone. It's Holly Rose here with Don't Be a Chump, Chat for a Lump. I wanted to share with you a personal update regarding our nonprofit during these crazy, crazy times. COVID 19 unfortunately did not stop breast cancer. Growing up as a little girl, the word can't was a bad word in our home. Ingrained in me from day one was the phrase, I can. So when I found out I had breast cancer, my mantra for 9 months was, I can get through this. Following my treatment, I decided I wanted to start a nonprofit to give back to my community. And I shared with one of my doctors my idea, who said, Holly, do not make this your life. You can't do this. And I said, well, of course I can. I already have. And my co founders, Shelly and Kate, said, yes, you can, and stood behind me. And since that time, we have provided breast health education to over 150,000 in our community. 1 year later, I met a young single mother who could not afford the cost of a wig. Her insurance, like most, would not cover the expense. However, her young son had asked her to park 3 blocks away from school because he was embarrassed of her bald head. That day, I said, let's start a wig program. And many said, that's too big. You can't. And I said, yes, we can. And our community stood behind us and supported us. And we have provided over 1,450 free wigs to women battling breast cancer. Fast forward years later, Komen exited Arizona, who had provided 50,000 free mammograms in Arizona. And I said, let's start a free mammogram program. And the big players in the breast cancer community scorned me and said, you can't do this. This is too big for you. And I said, watch me. I can. And we successfully launched our free mammogram program in April and surpassed our goal of 300 free screenings and provided 321 free mammograms and diagnostic testing to women in need. And we were on track for our 2020 goal of 1,000 screenings. And then COVID 19 came along and said, you can't. And it was the first time in our nonprofit 10-year history that I agreed and said, I can't. I can't keep my staff here. I can't hold our gala, even though it's one of our largest sources of funding that gets us through until our next cycle of funding in October. Our staff and myself moved back home, and initially my anxiety was off the charts, and then I sunk into a deep, deep depression, which is uncharacteristic of myself. And then I clawed myself out of that, and I said, I can still continue to protect my mind, body, and spirit with exercise, proper nutrition, sunlight, and creatively connecting with others in our community. I can still continue to educate women on breast health. I can still continue to provide wigs. I can counsel women and advise them to hold off on their annual screenings until it's safe. And I can continue to assist women who are systematic with free screenings and diagnostic testing as long as our funds are still here. There are endless needs in our community during this unprecedented time. Basic needs for food, shelter, health care, and care for our healthcare heroes. But again, unfortunately, breast cancer did not agree to pause with the rest of the world. COVID did not stop breast cancer. It is still striking every day. I am still receiving phone calls from women filled with fear who have symptoms and need testing. So far, we have been fortunate to approve every woman through our free mammogram program, but with the cancellation of our gala, our mammogram program will need to cease soon if we do not receive funding. Diagnostic tests for one woman run from $150 to $2,500 to diagnose a woman with breast cancer. Without our gala funds, events to hold, or programs to sustain, we will also need to furlough our dream team. Like small businesses and other nonprofits, our future is uncertain. So I'm asking you today, if you have the capacity to make a donation, you can help save a woman's life. You can help provide a woman in need with a wig. You can help sustain our invaluable program that serves our breast cancer community. To everyone out there who is isolating with me, I hope that you can find the words I can. Nurture your mind, body, and spirit this time. We will all rebound. I'm sending you all good health and happiness. Live and give.